Guys, so this video is going to be, obviously from the title, names that I love but won't be using. So I have 10 boy names and 10 girl names that I love but won't be using right now at this moment. I don't know the gender of my baby, so I'm going to share 10 names, boys and girls names, well 20 in all, that I love but won't be using. So let's start with the boy names because I already have a son. So the first name, the number 10 name, is going to be Kaine. So I love the name Kaine. I like the spelling Kaine. And that was one of the contenders for my son's name that I have now. So when I was pregnant with my son back in 2013, me and my husband were going over names, and Kaine was a name that we loved. We had two names. Kaine was the first name, the first contender, and the second name that we loved was Kash, which is number 9 on my list. So his name was either going to be Kaine or Kash until God spoke to me and gave me his name that is his name now. So yeah, so number 10 is Kaine, number 9 is Kash, and that's with a Kash. The number 8 name is Nehemiah. I love Nehemiah. I think it's such a nice name, but for me, when I think about like nicknames, of breaking down Nia and then Maya. So I feel like it's two girl names put together, even though it's not spelled that way. But yeah, Nehemiah. And I'm sorry if your kids or family members have named any of these names. This is just my list and how I feel about it. But I like Nehemiah, but when I break down the name Nia and then Maya, it kind of sounds like a girl name. But I do love the name Nehemiah. Number 7 on my list is Wyatt. I love the name Wyatt. I was a super Charmed fan, not this new Charm that they're coming out with. And side note, I hate when you have classic or great TV shows and they try to redo them and put new spins on them. No. So I loved the old Charm with Piper. Well, I liked it when it was Phoebe, Prue, and Piper, but then I loved it when it was Piper, Phoebe, and what's the other girl name? Piper, Phoebe, and Paige. Yeah, but I was a Piper lover on Charmed. I think she's so beautiful. Holly Marie Combs. I think she's just naturally pretty. So anyway, make a long story short, on there she has a son named Wyatt, and he was such a cute little boy, and I just love the name Wyatt. So there. Number 6 is Josiah. I love that name. I think it's a strong name, Josiah. It's really nice. It gives you kind of like the Isaiah, Xavier type feel, you know, because I feel like Isaiah is such an overdone name. So yeah, I liked it, Josiah, and my name is Jessica, so I love that name, Josiah. Number 5 is Luke. I love the name Luke. Can't help it. I don't know if you're gonna notice, but I do like biblical names. So I really like Luke, and leading into Luke, Lucas. So I think that would be the, you know, a mixture of both worlds. Lucas would be a cute boy name, and then for a cute nickname would be Luke. So yeah, Luke and Lucas. Moving on to number 3, Jacob. I love the name Jacob. I've loved it even before Twilight. I love the name Jacob. I like the way it looks on paper. I love the spelling. I just love that name. Number 2 is Eli. I like the name Eli. And leading into the number 1 name, my number 1 boy name that I absolutely love but will not be using is Elijah. I love the name Elijah, and then Eli for a nickname. So yeah, those are all the boy names that I love but will not be using if this baby is a boy. Moving on to the girl names, number 10 is a name that I love, but I feel like it's so overdone for girls, and that is Ava, Ava, however you want to say it. Yeah, and the first time I ever heard this name was on Sweet 16 years ago. There was a girl on there. I think I might have been about 14, 15 when it came on TV, and her name was Ava, but it was spelled A-V-A. So some people say Ava, some people say Ava. I would pronounce it Ava. Number 9 is Nevaeh. I used to love that name, but that's another overdone name. That is just heaven spelled backwards. Number 8 is Teyana. I used to love anything with an Anna, Teyana, Kiana, any Anna, but I've kind of grown out that phase. But I think Teyana is a pretty name, but once again, I think it's an overdone name as well. Number 7 is Karmen. I used to love that name and I liked it. Karmen. I like it. I don't know how I think about it on like a little girl when she's little, but as an older name, I really like it. And I think that's something that people need to think about. You need to think about your child's name as a little baby phase, teenager phase, and then adult phase. And I think a lot of people don't think about that. But anyway, Karmen is such a pretty name, but it's a name that I won't be using. Number 6 is Savannah. I like it. It's pretty. It's nice. I'm from Georgia. I like the name Savannah, but won't be using it. Number 5 is Jade. That's another name that I like, but I think has been very overdone, oversaturated. Another name that has just like been overdone for girls as well. But I used to call myself Jade back in the day, as like a little alias when I didn't want to tell people my name was Jessica. I used to say, hi, my name is Jade. So I just thought it was a pretty name. It's cute, and it just popped up into my head. So I think that's a pretty name, but I won't be using it. Number 4 is Brooke. I used to love the name Brooke, Brooke. I just think it's really, really pretty, and I liked it. And yeah, and I always said I would name my daughter Teyana Brooke. So I just loved it, and I liked the name Brooke. So yeah, and plus it's like a family name on my dad's side of the family as well, Brooks. So I like the name Brooke. But I won't be using it. Number 3 is Alexia, and I would spell it Alexia with a little hyphen over the X or the I. Alexia. I just think it sounds really pretty, and I love the name Lexi as well, and I think that'd be a cute nickname for a girl's name to be Alexia, and her nickname is Lexi, because I feel like Alexis and Alexa is so overdone. So I feel like Alexia is a cute little like unique combo name. Number 3, well no, I'm on number 2. Number 2 is Cheyenne, Cheyenne. 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 I think that's so pretty. I love the pronunciation, and I love the spelling of that name. So Cheyenne is number 2. And the number 1 name that I love, absolutely love, but won't be using is Autumn. I love fall. I love everything about fall, and I just like how it rolls off the tongue. Autumn. I can see a little autumn, a teenage autumn, and an adult autumn. So I think it's really pretty, girly, soft, and I love the way it looks on paper, and I love the spelling. But those are my names for boys and girls that I love but won't be using. As far as our baby name, I will not be revealing my baby's name until the baby shower. And my next video should be the gender reveal, should be the next video that you all see. So I will have a 19 to 24 week update, plus in that update I will reveal if we are having a boy or a girl. So you will get to know what I'm having, or I will finally put up the footage from the reveal, whichever comes first. So let me know names that you love but won't be using down below. Hit the like button and of course subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.